Lesson 1. Good morning.
Good morning. Did you sleep well?
Good morning. Yes, I did. How about you?
I slept great, thanks. The weather this morning is perfect.
It really is. I'm thinking of going for a walk later.
That sounds nice. Maybe I'll join you if I finish my work on time.
You should. Fresh air and sunshine are the best way to start the day.
Agreed. Do you have any plans for the rest of the day?
Just some errands and maybe a bit of reading. How about you?
Same here. Let's make it a productive and relaxing day.
Lesson 2. Helen's story.
In some cultures, children carry a beggar's bowl and ask strangers for money.
Since Helen's parents were not poor, she did not have to do either of those things.
That's interesting. How did her upbringing shape her life?
She had access to education and opportunities that many others didn't.
It's a reminder of how privilege can impact someone's future.
True, but it's also inspiring to see how she used her advantages to help others.
Did she ever talk about giving back to her community?
Yes, she was very involved in charity work and education programs.
That's amazing. Her story is a great example of using privilege for good.
Lesson 3. Grocery shopping.
The dairy aisle is on the left, next to the bakery section.
Thanks. I need to grab some milk and cheese. Do we need anything else?
Let's check the list. We might need butter and yogurt too.
Got it. What about bread? Should we pick up a fresh loaf from the bakery?
Yes, that's a good idea. Let's also grab some eggs while we're here.
Sounds like a plan. Do you want to split up to save time?
Sure. I'll get the dairy items, and you can handle the bakery.
Perfect. Let's meet at the checkout in 10 minutes.
Deal. This will make our shopping trip much faster.
Lesson 4. Campus issues.
Campus rape cover-ups and classroom sexism are serious issues.
Yes, but at the thought of confrontation, many people stay silent.
It's frustrating. Why do you think that happens?
Fear of backlash or not being taken seriously, maybe.
We need to create a safer environment for people to speak up.
Absolutely. Education and support systems are key.
Do you think things are improving, even slowly?
I hope so. Awareness is growing, and that's a start.
Let's keep pushing for change. Every voice matters.
Lesson 5. Next steps.
That's promising. What's the next step in the plan?
We're planning to implement these ideas starting next month.
That's great. Do you need any help with the rollout?
Yes, actually. We could use some support with training and communication.
I'd be happy to help. Let's set up a meeting to discuss the details.
Perfect. I'll send you an invite later today.
Sounds good. I'm excited to see how this progresses.
Me too. This could make a big difference for everyone involved.
Let's make it happen. Teamwork makes the dream work.
Lesson 6: Family Connections.
People married to your brothers or sisters are your brothers-in-law or sisters-in-law.
That's right. It's interesting how family connections expand over time.
Do you have any brothers-in-law or sisters-in-law?
Yes, my sister's husband is my brother-in-law. He's great.
That's nice. Family gatherings must be fun with everyone together.
They are. It's always a lively and loving atmosphere.
Do you think these relationships are as close as blood relatives?
It depends, but they can be just as strong with effort and care.
That's a good point. Family is what you make of it.
Lesson 7: Meeting like-minded people.
That's fantastic. It's always nice to meet like-minded people. So, what other hobbies or interests do you have?
I love hiking and photography. Being outdoors and capturing moments is my passion.
That's amazing. I've been getting into photography too. Do you have a favorite spot to shoot?
There's a lake nearby with stunning sunsets. It's my go-to place for inspiration.
I'll have to check it out. Maybe we could go together sometime.
I'd love that. It's always more fun to explore with someone who shares the same interests.
Absolutely. Let's plan a day trip soon.
Sounds perfect. I'll bring my camera, and we can make it a creative adventure.
I'm already looking forward to it. This is going to be so much fun.
Lesson 8: The Class of 1992.
Even the best of revolutions can go awry when we internalize the attitudes we are fighting.
That's a powerful statement. The class of 1992 is graduating with that lesson in mind.
It's a reminder that change requires constant reflection and effort.
Do you think they'll carry that mindset into their future endeavors?
I hope so. It's easy to lose sight of the bigger picture when life gets busy.
True. But if they stay grounded, they can make a real difference.
It's inspiring to see a generation so aware of their impact.
Absolutely. Let's see how they shape the world in the years to come.
The future is in good hands if they stay true to their values.
Lesson 9: Weather Forecast.
The weather forecast might say that it will be windy, but you could have a gentle breeze instead.
That's true. Forecasts aren't always accurate, especially with wind.
Do you think it's better to prepare for the worst or hope for the best?
A bit of both. I always bring a jacket just in case, but I stay optimistic.
Good strategy. What's your favorite kind of weather?
I love sunny days with a light breeze. Perfect for being outdoors.
Same here. It's the ideal balance of warmth and comfort.
Let's hope the forecast is wrong and we get a perfect day.
Fingers crossed. Either way, we'll make the most of it.
Lesson 10, the Gold Dust Offering.
He would jump into the lake and stay in the water till the gold dust was washed off.
That's fascinating. It was considered an offering to the spirits, right?
Yes, it was a way to show gratitude and seek blessings.
Do you think rituals like that still hold meaning today?
For some, definitely. Traditions connect us to our roots and beliefs.
It's beautiful how cultures preserve these practices over generations.
Absolutely. They remind us of the values and stories that shape us.
I'd love to learn more about rituals from different cultures.
Me too. It's a window into the soul of a community.
Lesson 11, Life-Changing Experience.
Hey, I heard you recently had a life-changing experience. What happened?
Yes, I went on a solo trip to the mountains. It was transformative.
That sounds incredible. What made it so special?
Being alone in nature helped me reflect and gain clarity about my goals.
That's amazing. Do you think everyone should try something like that?
Absolutely. It's a chance to disconnect and reconnect with yourself.
I might plan a trip like that soon. Any tips for a first-timer?
Start small, stay safe, and embrace the solitude. It's worth it.
Thanks for the advice. I'm excited to see where it takes me.
Lesson 12, Carpooling Adventure.
We can carpool or take a scenic train ride. What do you think?
I prefer carpooling. It'll be more flexible and fun.
Good point. We can stop whenever we want and explore along the way.
Exactly. Plus, we'll save on costs and reduce our carbon footprint.
That's a win-win. Should we invite a few more friends to join?
Sure, the more, the merrier. It'll make the trip even more enjoyable.
I'll check with everyone and plan the route.
Perfect. Let's make this a memorable road trip.
Agreed. This is going to be an adventure to remember.
Lesson 13, Local Attractions.
Do you have any recommendations for local attractions?
Yes, there are many popular spots nearby. The Botanical Garden is a must-see.
That sounds lovely. What else is worth visiting?
There's a historic museum and a beautiful waterfront park.
I'll add those to the list. Any good places to eat around there?
Definitely. There's a cafe by the park with amazing pastries.
Perfect. Let's plan a day to explore and enjoy the area.
Sounds like a great idea. I'll bring my camera for some photos.
This is going to be such a fun day out.
Lesson 14, Moving Forward.
The proposal looks solid. Let's move forward with it.
Agreed. I appreciate your feedback and suggestions.
Teamwork makes the dream work, right?
Absolutely. Together, we can make this project a success.
What's the next step? Should we set up a meeting with the team?
Yes, let's finalize the details and assign tasks.
I'll send out invites and prepare an agenda.
Perfect. Let's keep the momentum going.
This is going to be a game changer for us.
Lesson 15, Steamboat Stories.
I actually observed something fascinating while working on a steamboat.
Really? What was it? This story gives the reader a vivid picture, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. I saw how the river changed with the seasons, and it was like watching nature's art.
That sounds incredible. Did you take any photos or notes?
I did. I kept a journal to capture the details and my thoughts.
That's such a great way to preserve memories. Have you shared your observations with others?
Not yet, but I'm thinking of writing a book or blog about my experiences.
You should. People would love to hear about life on a steamboat.
Thanks for the encouragement. Maybe I'll start drafting it soon.
Lesson 16, Jury Duty.
Have you ever been told approximately how long a trial might be?
Yes, but since jurors are not usually paid, many would like to avoid being selected.
That's understandable. It can be a big commitment, especially for working people.
True. Do you think the system should compensate jurors better?
Definitely. It would make the process fairer and more accessible.
I agree. Serving on a jury is an important civic duty, but it shouldn't be a financial burden.
Maybe they could offer stipends or flexible scheduling to make it easier.
That's a great idea. It would encourage more people to participate.
Let's hope the system evolves to support jurors better in the future.
Lesson 17, Special Gifts.
Yes, we wanted something special and meaningful for the occasion.
I'm sure your friend will appreciate the thought and effort you put into it.
I hope so. We spent a lot of time choosing the perfect gift.
What did you end up getting?
A custom-made piece of art that reflects their personality and interests.
That sounds amazing. Personalized gifts always leave a lasting impression.
Exactly. It's not just about the item but the sentiment behind it.
You've inspired me to think more creatively about gift giving.
I'm glad. It's all about making the moment memorable.
Lesson 18, George Washington Carver.
After his graduation, George Washington Carver continued his education in a nearby town.
That's impressive. What did he study next?
He focused on agriculture and science, which became his lifelong passion.
His work revolutionized farming practices, didn't it?
Yes, he introduced crop rotation and developed hundreds of uses for peanuts and sweet potatoes.
He was truly a pioneer. Do you think his legacy is still relevant today?
Absolutely. His innovations continue to impact agriculture and sustainability.
It's inspiring to see how one person's dedication can make such a difference.
His story reminds us of the power of education and perseverance.
Lesson 19, Coffee Run.
Yes, we're running low on coffee beans.
Okay, I'll make sure to pick some up on my way home.
Thanks. Do you know which brand we usually get?
The dark roast, right? I'll grab that one unless you want to try something new.
Let's stick with the dark roast for now. It's our favorite.
Got it. Should I get anything else while I'm at the store?
Maybe some creamer if we're out. I'll check and let you know.
Sounds good. I'll make sure we're fully stocked for the week.
You're a lifesaver. Coffee is essential in this household.
Lesson 20, Time Management.
Do you have any specific strategies for staying productive?
Yes, I make sure to schedule regular breaks and prioritize my tasks.
That's smart. How do you decide what to focus on first?
I tackle the most important or challenging tasks early in the day.
That makes sense. Do you use any tools or apps to stay organized?
I use a planner and a task management app to keep track of everything.
I should try that. I've been struggling to stay on top of things lately.
It takes some practice, but it really helps. Let me know if you need tips.
Thanks. I'll give it a shot and see how it goes.
Lesson 21, Furniture Shopping.
We could begin at a local furniture store. They have a wide range of options.
That's a great idea. Do you know if they have any sales going on?
I think they're having a seasonal sale. It's the perfect time to shop.
What are you looking for? A new couch or something smaller?
A new couch, but I'm open to other pieces if something catches my eye.
Let's make a list of what we need before we go. It'll help us stay focused.
Good plan. I'll also measure the space to make sure everything fits.
Perfect. This is going to be a productive shopping trip.
I'm excited to see what we find. Let's make our space even better.
Lesson 22, Sustainability Efforts.
Another vital aspect of sustainability is reducing waste.
That's true. We can start by recycling more and using reusable products.
Exactly. Small changes can make a big difference over time.
Do you think businesses should take more responsibility too?
Definitely. They have the resources to implement large-scale changes.
It's encouraging to see some companies adopting eco-friendly practices.
Yes, but there's still a lot of work to be done.
Let's do our part and encourage others to join the movement.
Agreed. Every effort counts toward a healthier planet.
Lesson 23, Building Confidence.
Well, I started with small steps and practiced regularly. It built my confidence over time.
That's a great approach. What kind of steps did you take?
I set achievable goals and celebrated each milestone, no matter how small.
That's smart. It's important to acknowledge progress along the way.
Exactly. It kept me motivated and focused on the bigger picture.
Do you have any tips for someone just starting out?
Start small, stay consistent, and don't be afraid to ask for help.
Thanks for the advice. I'll keep that in mind as I work on my own goals.
You've got this. Just take it one step at a time.
Lesson 24, Hotel Business Center.
Excuse me, can you help me with the business center?
Of course, what do you need assistance with?
I need to print some documents and check my email. Is the center open now?
Yes, it's open 24 hours. You'll find computers, printers, and free Wi-Fi there.
That's perfect. Do I need a key or any special access?
No, just head to the second floor, and it's the first door on the left.
Thanks. Is there a limit to how long I can use the facilities?
Not at all. Feel free to use it as long as you need.
Great. You've been very helpful. I'll head there now.
Lesson 25, Visa at Immigration.
I need to check my visa at the immigration counter.
Oh, okay. I hope everything goes smoothly for you.
Thanks. I've got all my documents ready, so I'm feeling confident.
That's good. Do you know how long the process usually takes?
It depends, but I've heard it can be quick if everything's in order.
Fingers crossed, it's a breeze for you. Are you traveling for work or leisure?
A bit of both. I'm excited to explore the city after my meetings.
That sounds like a great balance. Safe travels and enjoy your trip.
Thanks. I'll let you know how it goes.
Lesson 26, The Mighty River.
Did you know this river travels about 3,700 kilometers through 10 states?
That's incredible. Where does it finally drain its water and silt?
It flows into the Gulf of Mexico, creating a massive delta along the way.
I've heard the delta is rich in wildlife and ecosystems.
Yes, it's a vital habitat for many species and supports local communities.
It's amazing how rivers shape the land and life around them.
Absolutely. They're like the veins of the earth, carrying life wherever they go.
We should plan a trip to see this river someday.
That's a great idea. It would be an unforgettable experience.
Lesson 27, Dinner Party Plans.
Hi, how's your day going?
Pretty good. I'm planning a dinner party for this weekend.
That sounds fun. What's on the menu?
I'm thinking of making a mix of Italian and Mediterranean dishes.
Yum! Are you inviting a lot of people?
Just a small group of close friends. I want it to be cozy and relaxed.
That's perfect. Do you need any help with the preparations?
Actually, I could use a hand with setting up the table and decorations.
Count me in. It's going to be a great evening.
Lesson 28, Booking Hotels Online.
Hi there, have you ever booked a hotel online?
Yes, I have. It's quite convenient. What do you need help with?
I'm planning a trip and want to make sure I choose the right place.
I usually read reviews and check the photos before booking.
That's a good idea. Do you have any favorite websites or apps?
I use a couple of reliable ones. I can send you the links if you'd like.
That would be great. I want to make sure I get the best deal.
Definitely. Let me know if you need any more tips.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
Lesson 29, Riding Up the Hill.
I realize I now have to ride up the hill. I know I'll be tired when I get to the top.
It's tough, but the view at the top will be worth it.
True. Do you have any tips for making the climb easier?
Pace yourself and take breaks if you need to. Hydration is key too.
Good advice. I'll bring a water bottle and some snacks.
You've got this. Think of how proud you'll feel when you reach the top.
That's what I'm focusing on. It's all about the journey, right?
Exactly. Enjoy the ride and celebrate your achievement.
Thanks for the encouragement. I'll let you know how it goes.
Lesson 30, Supermarket Time.
I know going to the supermarket can be quite time consuming.
It really can. Do you have a strategy to make it faster?
I make a list and stick to it. It helps me stay focused.
That's smart. I also try to go during off-peak hours to avoid crowds.
Good tip. Do you have any favorite sections or products?
I love the fresh produce section. It's always so colorful and inspiring.
Same here. I could spend hours just browsing the fruits and vegetables.
Let's plan a quick trip together sometime. It'll be more fun.
That sounds great. We'll make it efficient and enjoyable.
Lesson 31, Believe in yourself.
I'm anxious about meeting my new colleagues tomorrow. I hope I make a good impression.
Believe in yourself. You can handle anything, and I'm sure they'll love working with you.
Thanks for the encouragement. I just don't want to come across as nervous or unsure.
Just be yourself. People appreciate authenticity more than anything else.
That's true. I'll try to focus on listening and learning about them first.
That's a great approach. It shows that you're interested and open to building connections.
I'll also prepare a few questions to keep the conversation flowing.
Perfect. You've got this. Just take a deep breath and remember how capable you are.
I feel much better now. Your support means a lot to me.
Lesson 32, Phone Etiquette.
I don't understand why some people think it's okay to be rude on the phone.
I agree. You should treat the person on the phone just the way you would treat them in person.
Exactly. Being polite and respectful makes the conversation so much more pleasant.
It's also important to listen carefully and respond thoughtfully.
I always try to stay calm, even if the other person is frustrated.
That's a great approach. Staying professional can often defuse tense situations.
I think it's about remembering that there's a real person on the other end of the line.
Absolutely. A little kindness goes a long way, especially in communication.
I'll keep that in mind the next time I'm on a call.
Lesson 33, Eco-friendly transport.
I've been thinking about ways to reduce my carbon footprint.
That's great. You can try using public transport or biking instead of driving.
I've started taking the bus to work, and it's been surprisingly convenient.
That's awesome. Every small change makes a difference for the environment.
I've also been considering getting a bike for shorter trips.
Biking is not only eco-friendly but also a great way to stay active.
True. It's a win-win for both my health and the planet.
You could also look into carpooling or electric vehicles for longer trips.
Those are great suggestions. I'll definitely explore those options.
Lesson 34, Technology Setup.
Are you good with technology?
I think so. It's essential these days.
True. What do you usually need help with?
Setting up new devices can be tricky sometimes.
I agree. What's your latest tech challenge?
We'll need to download the corresponding apps.
Yes, and follow the setup instructions carefully.
Exactly. It can be frustrating if you miss a step.
It's always good to double-check.